The Carpenter's Legacy. There was once an elderly carpenter named Samuel who was known throughout his town for his craftsmanship. For over 40 years, he had built some of the finest homes, structures, and wooden art in the area. His hands, though worn and calloused, were known to bring beauty to any piece of wood. But time had passed, and Samuel was tired. His body no longer had the strength to carry heavy beams or swing a hammer all day. So, he decided it was time to retire. Samuel approached his employer, Mr. Henry, who had been with him from the beginning of his career. "Mr. Henry," Samuel said, "I've enjoyed my years of working here, but it's time for me to retire. I want to spend more time with my family, my grandchildren, and rest my old bones." Mr. Henry was saddened to hear the news. Samuel was his best carpenter, and losing him would be a great loss to the company. But he respected Samuel's wishes. "Samuel," Mr. Henry said, "I completely understand. But before you go, I have one last request. Can you build me one more house? It would mean a lot to me if you could complete this final project." Samuel hesitated. He was exhausted and eager to leave, but out of respect for Mr. Henry, he agreed. However, his heart wasn't in it. His mind was already set on retirement. As Samuel started on the house, something changed. His work was no longer as precise. He cut corners and chose cheaper materials. His measurements were slightly off, but he didn't bother to fix them. His once perfect craftsmanship was now rushed and careless. When the house was finished, it looked decent from the outside, but Samuel knew it wasn't his best work. He regretted not putting in the same effort as before, but it was too late now. He handed the keys to Mr. Henry and said, "Here it is, the last house I'll ever build." Mr. Henry smiled and looked at Samuel with gratitude. "Thank you, Samuel. I appreciate all your hard work over the years. This house, however, is special. It's my gift to you. Here are the keys. This house is yours." Samuel was stunned. If only he had known that he was building his own home, he would have put in the best materials, the best craftsmanship, and the utmost care. But now he had to live in a house that wasn't built with the same love and attention he had given to every other project. Samuel learned a valuable lesson that day. Every action you take in life is a reflection of the home you are building for yourself. Whether it's your career, relationships, or personal growth, every decision you make becomes a part of the structure you must live in.